Hello, I'm Stella. I'm presenting a web technology lab experiment number 9. The aim of the experiment is to use MySQL database to store user details into the local machine. Getting to the question, we run the file. Yeah, basically I have to create a local machine that asks user for the username and checks whether your username already exists in a database or not. So to do that, if you first create an XML object. Using that, we open and we get the values and we check whether the name that is entered, that is a string, is true or false. If it's true, we send. And this is the condition, that is if the current value dot ready state is equal to 4 and the current value dot status is equal to 200, we get the value here as response text. So going to the body of format, we have a username and password columns, and the value here, the value that we enter in username is passed on to our code. In the PHP side, we get the values and store them in the variable input, and if input is blank, we check first that with the database query, that is select star, that is all from the table user, where username is like, we give the keyword like, and the variable input, which consists of our current value that we've inputted. So then we create a variable called hint that is blank as of now, and if input is not equal to blank, that is if input contains some value, we get into this condition, and while the variable a is equal to mysqli underscore fetch underscore array, we call this function, and we store the value of a in the variable hint, and if hint is null, we print that username does not exist, and if a value is stored in hint, that means the username is present in the database. So we print username already exists. Running our program, we have a username. So first we check our database, and we have the following values in the database. So let's take the following value, and I type the value here. So when I type this, I get the statement that username already exists. So yeah, that's the code. Thank you.